We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Josh James will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Into the box, Eddie James. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Set to go now, Brandon Belt, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second.
You're here.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Settling in now, Josh Fuentes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
No one better. Let's go.
Now the runner's on his way home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Next to bat for Toronto, Eddie James. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Come on now, rip it.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. There's one.
Dig,
The
dig,
belt
dig,
for
dig,
the
dig, dig.
twin killing.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn.
George Springer the next to hit.
The center
He's 0 for
fielder,
2
number
thus far in
4.
this one.
George Springer.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Cut it right there.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and
Now
they
that-
find themselves with 2
the
runners
first
on
baseman.
board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Bregman.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Relay.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1. Eddie James will stand in here, but
Leading off
before
the
he
bench,
does, let's take you back
the
to
left
the
fielder,
very first inning.
Eddie
This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ross Stripling notches his 3rd win of the year. Josh James couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Rogelio Armenteros gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
The left fielder, Eddie.
Into the box now, Eddie James. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no run. Next up for the Stros, Corey Lee. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lee.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the runs on. Digging in, Eddie James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey, he be right here. One time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there.
On the
Base
bag,
hit.
on the bag, right here. Round it.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. And their runners at the corners now.
Kevin
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Biggio.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Standing in, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So digging in now, Eddie James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
All right, one time, right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Here you go. Let it fly. All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Houston claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Brad Boxberger gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ryan Barucki earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are